Hello. So, civilization has me back again. I'm back in Bavaria. Yesterday the course ended and I drove back home with other participants. We shared a car, which was nice. And now I'm back. Not yet in real life, but kind of getting there slowly. So I'm here with my aunt. She lets me stay with her in a house in the mountains by a lake. It's really nice. And yeah, I've had a very good night's sleep because all the last 11 days I've slept in a tent. It was really cold in the nights, and I've really slept for many hours deeply, only waking up once to turn around and then go to sleep back again, which was unusual for me. And yeah, at the moment, I don't know really what to say about the whole thing, because right now it's like I'm 2 centimeters above ground still. And that is okay. I'm okay with that, because I wanted to kind of wrap it up, talk about the course in itself and kind of make a smart ass comment about the essence or a synopsis, which I can't. Okay, so I will give myself as long as I need to integrate. The other thing that at the moment I live so much in the moment, in the present moment, and not the past nor the future can kind of penetrate into that bubble of the now. So that's very interesting. That's very new for me. So now I'm back home. Well, this is home for me anyways for now, for the next week probably, because in 1 week I take the flight back to Peru. So last night I had a very interesting experience, energetic experience, which I won't go into here, which is very personal, and it's something I have to really figure out what this is about, because it's not the first time it happens to me. It has to do with another person, and it has happened to me before with other persons, where in the night I get a really strong feeling about them, like really intense, and then in the morning, poof, it's gone. So that's kind of weird. That's something I really need to look at and find out what's behind it. I can evoke it, but it's not like naturally there. So I really have to go there mentally and emotionally to kind of feel it. And then, last night or this morning I began to think, so why, those were my thoughts before. Why can't we just simply admit that the human body is something extremely divine? Why do we need to put the Prana aspect in there? So referring to that the human body is so divinely constructed that actually we can do like 90% more of what we think we can do, or maybe so much more, 98% more, but we just limit ourselves with our own thoughts and belief systems and our own energy prisons we build around us and our resistances. So why do we need this prana aspect in there? I was like, oh my god, can't we just agree that the human body is perfectly capable to adjust to so many situations we couldn't even dream of, and that our body is getting used to like getting maybe 10% of the intake of calories you've had before, and is able to stretch them in the way that it stops losing weight and gives us enough energy. This could be a possibility, but then again, I think the idea around pranic intake, first of all, I feel it. I really do. So why would I go against my feelings? I mean, that's a mind fuck. So yeah, I feel that I do the pranic intake anyway. So yeah. But then again, from my mind, I was like thinking, okay, well, but it's a nice idea. It's something to hold on. Because, like food is such a crutch. It's an emotional crutch. Don't get me wrong there. Food is nice. Food is enjoyable. Food is great. Food is social. Food is so much. Food is cultural. Food is colorful, flavorful, pleasurable. So many things. I would not deny that at all. But food is oftentimes used as an emotional crutch. So yeah. So now I kind of have to, or had to, or whatever, it's a very ongoing process, kind of let go of this emotional crutch. And it feels like I'm standing here or flying above ground at the moment a bit. And it's good to have something to hold on to, and that can be prana. The idea of prana and the idea of being able to nourish your body from life force. So that's where I'm at the moment with prana, with the pranic thing. The other thing is that this course was very good to show myself my limitations and my resistances. I have had resistances popping up left, right, center, above, below, and on all 360 degrees. It was amazing. I have so many resistances. Plus, I've been hanging out with someone, and he and we were triggering literally the resistances in each other. So we really brought out that aspect of each other, the resisting part. That was crazy. I mean, crazy. I mean, that I'm sure that was good for something that we did that. Because I got so aware of the prison that I have built for myself, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, I don't know. I will see. Amazing. That's something that was highlighted by the course in a huge way for me. So much resistance. And then what else has shifted for me in a huge way is my belief system. Because I'm a very strong person and I'm extremely strong-headed and stubborn. Shouldn't say that. I hope to kind of balance that a bit. And it ties a bit into the subject I was talking before with the resistances. Those things have begun to move somehow. There are resistances that have begun to move, and maybe on their way out or not, whichever is adequate. But just I cannot go mentally to where I would go before the course. I just cannot do it. I can't go to places and just repeat what I would have said beforehand. Because, I can be close-minded and I have many opinions. And I just cannot seem to really go there anymore at the moment. So that's why I feel right now that I'm floating above ground. I'm not like completely grounded at the moment. Everything is new. I feel a bit like a newborn baby who is having to get used to everything again, and who's having to explore the world again and explore myself again. Everything anew, everything. Yeah, it's a strange place to be in. But then again, it can be a very dark place, but it's not like a bad darkness. If darkness is bad, whatever. But it feels like a very creative space, a dark place, like, I mean, cliche would be to say the womb of creation. It's like a dark place where you are and you don't see anything, but you can feel the potential of endless possibilities around you. Endless possibilities, like a kid who fell into a pond of Play-Doh and can now create anything from there, anything he or she wants. So that's a bit how I feel at the moment. That's kind of exciting. I'm kind of getting excited now. Because this morning I was like, do, and now what? And I was feeling like, oh, okay, so the process ended, but the real process has just begun. Because now I need to integrate this whole thing into my life, and it will not be easy. Not that I want to manifest difficulties for myself, but I mean, there will be lots of mindfuck. I've seen that already this morning. I've had lots of mindfuck going on, and there will be lots of resistance, my own and from other people, and there will be lots of comments I will have to deal with, and there will be people who love me who might feel bad about how I look. I mean, the skinny part, and that I might even lose some more weight. And yeah, I mean, there will be probably many interesting things and many challenges on the way. But I'm up for that. That's okay. So yeah, gonna go explore a bit this feeling of excitement that's coming up with what I can do from now on. I mean, what can I create out of this? That's cool. I leave it at that. I might log on later, tomorrow, whatever. And I see you then. Bye.